Okay. So, I don't think that you got to see any of this stuff yet. Not really. But I built the brooder box. And have all these cages, which I can show you here. Just a second. Here, let me just give you a little preview of what I built so far. So, the first thing I built was the brooder box. We'll get there, right? So I built a double cage. They're 6 feet long, 2 feet wide. These are my grow out cages. I have room to stack up another level if I want to when I grow. This is where I'll be keeping them for the most part, all of my breeders. I also have room to stack up another size on this one. Then all I did was order these rubber trays, like plastic. They're drip oil pans basically. They're 35 by like 36, or 20. I'm sorry. So these are 24 by 36 pans, and then I just made like a little slide out. We'll be putting some bedding in there in a minute, which we're going to probably do that first. So this is the grow out. Quails need at least 14 hours of light. Okay, so I have a light for each cage. This is a timer for 14 hours. I'll be hooking it up to there and plugging it into this, and then every 14 hours it'll kick on and off. Okay. Basically what I did here was, this is a 5-quart water from Tractor Supply. I put the netting on, and then I just literally cut out the space I needed for the water to go in right here. So they'll have access to this. Makes it a lot nicer because the water is on the outside. I don't have to open the cage to get to it. Now all the bottoms have a black coat. I don't know if you can really see that, but they have a black coat. It helps their feet. This harder wire is a little harder on their feet, so this will make it feel a little bit nicer for them. And all the floorings are at an angle, so all the eggs should roll forward, just like so that I can get them and open and shut, simple latch. And then this was a heat timer set for the chicks. I've been coming out here every day checking it. They're 2 weeks old today. They're basically full feathered, and we'll show you what they look like. The brooder is 2 foot by 3 foot, so 3 foot by 2 foot. Came out perfect for doing what we're doing. It only had 12 in it. I feel like my brooder can hold about 40 babies easy. 30 to 40 pretty easy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get this angled pretty good, so you can kind of see the birds hopping around in there while I'm getting them all out. But I'll definitely bring them up here. That maybe is a little bit of a better view. And then I will show you them as I get them out, right? They have been outside in the garage since they were about 2 days old, so they are immaculated to the outside already, and it's summertime, so they are pretty good when it comes to that part. It's only getting down to like 75, 76 at night, and that's where our temperature is right this second. So let's just get one. Okay. It's a little chirpy. It's got some dots on it, but it's only 2 weeks old, so it's a Celadon. This will be its new home, so this is where it will go. These are all Celadons. They're too early to really sex them. If they have spots on them, you could tell maybe a little bit, but males will have spots on them as well, so you can't really sex them right now, being that they're only 2 weeks old. Look at this one. It's really pretty. It's got white in it. Real pretty. And just put them in there and they'll get used to it. So we have 3 in there right now. Look at this. It's like a pie ball almost, kinda. I don't know if that's sure what it is, but real pretty in the white here. They're all feathered up. So there's 4 in there now. Here's another like tan brown one with white in its chest. Keep trying to go away. It's best if you hold their back legs a little bit. They'll flap their wings, but they can't get away. They can fly at this age. They're 2 weeks old and they can definitely fly a little bit. That's 5. It's got some wings in the feathers a little bit right here. So it's growing into its wings for sure. Definitely getting some really cool things there. I got some, they like to poop on you when they're this age. So that's, we got 6, we got 6 more to go. Here's another pretty little female right here. I think this is a female. We'll see, that's 7. Eight, little white dot on its chest. There's 9. Here's 10. One of them in there chirping pretty good. If you can see a little bit, you can see that red coming through right here. This is probably a rooster, but he's only 2 weeks old, so we don't want to guess. So that's 11. Okay, we still got 1 more to go. He's hiding on me. Another little white dot there on his chest there. That's probably another little female, but I can't tell for sure yet. Again, and she's okay. She jumped out of my hands. But I'm gonna show them where the water is. They'll find it. There's 12 of them in there. I made this. The holes are a little too big. They can fit inside of it. That's okay for now. But basically, I'm just going to put this in here. That way they have plenty of access to the food. They can go in and out of it right now. I have more to remix some more because, like I said, it's a little bit too big. And I don't want them going in there and pooing on their food. So right now I have to change it every day, which I already did this morning. So I have to make another one with smaller holes, and then there's some inserts that I have to buy to help them from keep shaking, because they like to shake their food around. So since they like to shake their food around, we're going to basically what we're going to do is make the holes smaller, and then there be an insert that goes in that they just eat off of from that. So I've got them in my shopping cart at Amazon right now, but I have some other things to do. We are going to have some chickens too. I'm getting ready to order some young chickens that are getting ready to start laying. We're going to get a rooster and 3 hens, and so basically a rooster and 3 hens. See, look, they've already went poo on this already because they're all scared a little. So we're going to throw some bedding on this. This is just pine bedding from Tractor Supply. And what we'll do with it is we'll put it, and we'll change it about once a week. And this will go out into our compost pile that we have out back. And the wood chips will help break down the poo that's in it out in the compost. And then next year we'll be using it in our garden that we're making. Okay. And it will be great fertilizer for our garden. Help our vegetables and fruits and berries grow. So there you go. And then so we'll see you guys again on an update with these guys probably next week. We'll probably do a weekly update just so that everybody can see them. And let me lower this down. Here. And see how everybody's doing, and we'll do a bedding change. And like I said, I'll take you out and we'll do the compost. But I built everything in here, so if anybody is interested and is local, I live in Columbus, Ohio. If you want me to build you a quail cage, please get a hold of me via Messenger or YouTube message or some kind of messaging. So yeah, so we're waiting on Amazon right now with my charger block, or with my block, so that I can plug these in on that timer, because right now on this strip I can just plug it straight in, but there's no timer on the light. But that's okay. We're just going to give them their light that we can give them for now. The block should be here today. Hopefully, I ordered 4 since I have 4 cages, and I can plug all 4 lights in at the same time that way and go from there. But I hope everybody has a great day, and that is our quails today. These are the Celadons that I hatched 2 weeks ago. You see how much they grow and how fast they grow. Also, from when I used to raise them the first time, a long time ago, this is perfect age. 2 weeks old is perfect age to introduce to your adults. If you already have adults, I strongly suggest that you put your 2-week-olds with them, because they're so young and they're still kind of babies. They don't ever mess with them really, and it's a really good transaction for the babies and the adults. They basically just ignore them and whatnot. So we will be getting this breeder cage up to 18 in this breeder cage. That's 3 per square foot. Okay. We have 12 in there right now, but like I said, we don't know what's male and we don't know what's female. So in 6 weeks from now, we will be sexing them. To vent sex them, you literally just push at their vent a little bit. You don't have to do it hardly. You just squeeze a little, and if white foam comes out, it's a male. Okay. You'll know, I promise. It seems like a lot, and you barely even push. All right, have a great day. Thank you.